Hello my Aquarius friends, and welcome to your card reading for the month. As your first card here we see the mice. The mice can be a sign of stress. We could have some stress in our life here. In another way we could suffer some losses. Something could be taken from us. Maybe we are encountering a small loss of something in our life here. There could also be something in our life that we need to change here. There could be some disappointments in our life here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes also it points that there are stress in our life, or things don't go in the desired. If we have chosen a desired direction in life, maybe it doesn't go as we anticipated. This is what we are seeing here. Then in the central card we have the garden here. This points to an important meeting, but with the mice here, this meeting could be not what you expected was me. Maybe something is going on there during this meeting, and maybe some things are spoken out there, and the meeting is not going as expected. Maybe you cannot see what is exactly going on there, and you are confronted there with a stressful situation. Especially with the book here, things could be not clear to you because the book stays closed. So maybe you come in an organized meeting and the things don't work out as you expected, and some things are set there and you don't quite understand what is going on there, or the meeting is going in a completely different way as you anticipated. We need to be careful sometimes also not to come in environments that are not clean, and I mean that in every way you can see that. Maybe we are confronted literally with people that are unhealthy, and I mean that not in the sick way, but people that are not on the right path in life. So we need to be careful here, because these people could hide things from you, and that's why maybe there's an issue during this public meeting. Maybe these people are hiding things and you don't see everything as it is. This is what we are seeing here. But I am advanced now. We see here the mice and the key here. This actually is a very good card if something gets lost, for getting it back, because the key opens all the doors. So if somebody has taken something from you, with the key we get it back. So if it could only be a temporary loss. This is what the cards tell us here. If you have had some losses of investments, or certain books or certain documents get lost here, you will recover them. If you have made some trips or something that you thought this has been a useless trip or a useless move, you will see that it's not been a useless move. It actually rewards you now. So if you have made moves before and you thought these moves were useless, you will see now that these moves are working out here. You will overcome certain problems here with this combination. If there were important or significant concerns before, these could be resolved now here. For instance, also if you didn't understand something very well here, it would be balanced out here. Maybe before there was no solution possible, but this will work out better now. Then we have the key and the rider here. Good news is coming to you, as I said earlier here. If you were a little bit stagnant before here, we are given the opportunity to move on here. Also with the rider, we are encouraged to communicate a lot here, and we reach out for what we want, because this is an assertive card here. So suddenly you could reach out for something related that was hidden before. This is but it might not be completely clear what is coming, but there is advancement. This is because the book don't give it secret immediately, but there will be advancement. But maybe you cannot see everything yet, what is to come. This is what the cards tell us here with this combination. Anyway, somebody also will help you. But the help can come out of an angle we didn't expect it. So somebody can help us here, and this person could become significant or important here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, if certain things are told to us, sometimes with the mice we need to be careful. But it doesn't mean you need to dismiss it. So be careful here if some things are told to you, that you absorb the information and think about it here. This is what we are seeing here. But if there are certain changes, you will welcome this change here. You will be open-minded here. Also, if people try to intrude in your life, it's better not to allow that. We cannot let that people intrude too much in our life. This is what we are seeing here. Also, in another way, it tells us also that we need to be respectful also to other people's borders here, especially if we are in a position of authority or if we are in an important role. Or we need to be careful here that we respect the people around us. Also with these cards here, it works a little bit both ways here. Anyway, you will be able to act swiftly here with the sit, because the sit is a knife and it cuts here. There could be certain pressures upon you to say yes. People could push you in a certain direction, and you might have also no choice by saying no other choice than saying yes here. But if there's opportunities coming to you, and these opportunities are, you investigate these opportunities and they are very good, you should say yes here with this combination of cards. Then we come in the second horizontal line. We have the mountain, the garden and the sit. The mountain and the garden here, there could be a meeting. This meeting could be in another city further away, or it could be in another country. The mountain represents a place further away. So it's possible there is a meeting in another country or in a place farther from where you live. Maybe it's a city farther away. This is what we are seeing here. There could be some challenges here regarding to that here. And maybe you are, after this meeting, you are obligated to make quick decisions. This is what we are seeing here. So after this meeting, you need to decide something very fast. There is no choice here. During this meeting, you could also feel a little bit uncomfortable. As I said earlier, it might not go as you anticipated here. And it's like we are distancing ourselves or alienating ourselves from the group here. This is what we are seeing here. In extreme cases, it's possible that we feel ourselves as a persona non grata. This is possible also, but it will not happen for everybody, but it's possible here. And that's maybe after, if that feeling would occur, that you take a very quick decision after here. It's possible that you don't want to be associated with certain people anymore in your life. You want to stop it here. You will tackle the problem here. This is what we are seeing here. Then we have the garden and the sit. The garden and the sit here, again here you see that you break up with this group here, or with this association here. You make decisions related to that here. You're obligated to have some sharing communication here with these people. It's possible that some harsh words are spoken out there. So people could speak in a harsh way against you, and you could reply also in a harsh way. So it could be quite fiery going on here, there in that communication here. This is what we are seeing here. But if it works on your system, you will end it here. This is what you will withdraw yourself here with this combination of cards. Then we have the tree and the coffin here. If you have suffered certain things related to your health, and there were some difficulties with your health before, you will see that there is a recovery here. Maybe there was a lot of stress or pressure upon you, and you will see that you slowly start to recover here. This is what the cards tell us here. You need to take your time here related to your health here. If you don't feel well, sometimes with this combination of cards here, it's wise sometimes to see somebody who, like a doctor or something, especially if the problem is lingering. Because with the mice on your person, sometimes the diagnosis could not be clear. There could be a wrong diagnostic or something in that area here with this combination of cards here. So you need to take care of your health here and see that the problem is during the consultation, that you are sure that the right decision is taken there related to your health here. We could feel a little bit more frail or weak here during this combination. Maybe it's due to these problems here that we are seeing here with this combination of cards. Sometimes also it points to familial problems here. We could have some problems in the family also with this combination. But if this situation is not easy, there is spiritual growth. So it means that there is a development of the mind. So you will grow in a spiritual way. If this is important for you, this is what happens here. Anyway, we see here also that vitally we could have a little bit less energy here during this time. In another way, if we see that in a completely other way, something that is bothering you will get lost. So it's like a healthy loss here. You can take your distance from something that has been bothering you before. That is then another angle. Then we have the coffin and the book. The coffin and the book here. If, as I said here, direct solutions might not come. So it might be, the solution might be slower than you anticipated. This is what we are seeing here, because the book normally keeps the secret for a while inside. So it takes a while before you can see the whole situation clear. Sometimes if we have health issues, it could also take several investigations or several diagnoses before exactly that they find what is wrong with you. It might not be clear. But you need to attend it, because the mice, it expands the problems. So if you have a health issue and you don't take care of it, it will get worse. With the mice here on our person, we need to check our health and take care of it. If not, it will get worse. If you have no health issues, then you can, of course, dismiss what I said here. Anyway, the end to certain situations is not yet known here with this combination of cards here. Sometimes also, in another way then, that the diagnosis is very difficult to fix here. Like not able to make the diagnosis here. This is what we are seeing here. Maybe the doctor says we need to do more tests for finding. And it could be a little bit stressing on you here for getting out of this situation. But it's nothing serious, but sometimes it's hard to find. Because with the book, sometimes it's hard to find exactly what is going on here. With this combination of cards. Then we have the vertical lines, we have the mice, the mountain, and the tree. The mice and the mountain here, there could be certain obstacles as we saw before here. We could have less energy, we saw that here already. We need to address the problems. Then we have the mountain and the tree. The mountain and the tree, there's also positive. Even though it's all not so easy to find, you will see that still there is progress. But maybe the cause is difficult to determine here. This is what we are seeing here. Taking some distance here of the family, we see that here also is possible here. Then we have the key and the garden here, an important meeting. As I said, we see the meeting here, but we already discussed the meeting here. Also, if you have a public meeting and there is an argument there, you will speak truth here. This is what we speak truth here. And people, maybe they pretend they don't listen, but you can be sure with this combination of cards, everybody will understand what you mean. So they might not show it, but everybody understands exactly what you're talking about here with this combination of cards. And this leads to a complete transformation. Here, this is what we are seeing here. It's like you want to find the solution, the best solution for everybody, but the other parties could be stubborn. This is what we are seeing here. It's like the solution that you offer is so simple that nobody can see it, but it doesn't mean it's accepted. This is what we are seeing here also. Then we have the garden and the coffin here. We saw here already that there's some medical exams here that we are seeing here. If somebody close to you is already for a while in bad health, there could be some consequences related to that also. Maybe this person is going in the next stage, is not really well here. If there's a person around you that is not feeling well, it could, his problems could worsen here. This is what we are seeing here. If this is a friend of you here that is in a revalidation center or something like that, maybe the things don't go the way that you expected for this friend, and maybe things don't work out so well for this person here. This is what we are seeing here, but we cannot see it completely clear now, but there could be some changes for this person that are not positive here. It's like some endings here that we are seeing here, and it's possible that you cannot show your emotions towards this person, like we need to wear a mask. Maybe we care for this person, it's possible, and we need to wear a mask, and you need to encourage this person to go on, but you know there is something ending here with this combination of cards here. Also for yourself, it's possible that you have a distrust towards authority. So if the government, if you receive certain directions or structures from the government, you might not trust them. You might think to yourself, something is off here, something is not right. This is what we are seeing here also. You know that it's not going in the right direction if you receive instructions from authority figures or for people in control. You know that something is off here. You know, you feel that something is off here. If it's possible also, you are confronted with some new rules and regulations. This is what we are seeing here also with this combination of cards here. If you are a single person, if you are not in a relationship, you could decide here to stay single for a longer period. Sometimes we don't want to go in relationship. So if you are single, this could go on for a while longer. But this could be your personal decision here. It's like you prefer to stay bachelor here with this combination of cards here. This is possible. Then we come in the third vertical line. We have the rider, the sit, and the book. There is sudden news, as I said. Here we see the same thing coming here. Here also we see that we need to be careful not to act too fast. Think before you act here. In another way, if you are a person that is not easy to respond fast, sometimes it tells us the opposite, that if you're a slow person and for making decisions here, sometimes it tells us we need to act or make decisions faster. This is then the other way here. We could be pushed here also, as I said earlier, for making decisions. Then we have the sit and the book here. Something will come to you, some news will come to you. You will not expect this news, but suddenly it will be there. And if you like it or not, it will be presented to you here. This is what we are seeing here. There is like an official document here coming to you. Maybe you didn't expect that this document would come so soon. Maybe this is an official document and you didn't expect that this document is so fast to come. You didn't see it coming here. This is what we are seeing here. Sometimes with this combination, we also need to be careful that people are not exposing private things from us. So be careful here that people don't have access to your privacy here. This is what we are seeing here. Also, you will make an evaluation from all the things that you know to move forward. This is also what we are seeing here with this combination. Sometimes we could act a little bit stealth. We hide things. Because maybe you come, due to this information, you come in more in uncertainty and you start to cover up. This is a wise thing to do, to keep quiet, to keep the book closed here, especially if you're not sure here. Yeah, that's it. So my friends, this is all for this card reading for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this reading. If you did, please consider subscribing. Thank you for doing so, and we see each other, my Aquarius friends, next time. Thank you. Bye bye.